AI.
I've
It's
heard of
something
it.
that has been very controversial over the last little while with its ability to recreate artworks and ability to do all this kind of stuff to instantly plagiarize everything in the world.
Yep.
And now it's a little bit more dystopian because OpenAI has released Sora, which is a full-on HD movie creation from a few text prompts
Yeah.
and full-on realistic, lifelike animation. It's crazy.
Yeah. So the thing though is like these videos they're releasing, they're not like something the AI whipped up in like 2 minutes or something like that. This takes processing power.
Oh yeah,
and
extreme amounts of
time.
processing power.
So it's not like you could do it on your personal computer and have it just pop it out real time, more or less. You know what I mean?
No, you have to. It would take forever to do these.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're not going to be doing it on your computer. It's going to be all cloud based computational power. So it might take less time than what you would think it would be. But yeah, it's still going to take a long time to come up with these full HD like 8K videos that are unreal.
Yeah, it is crazy how fast the sort of technology is changing with this stuff. Like, do you remember the first AI videos we were seeing like a year or two ago?
Oh yeah, just full on jank.
When it was like, there was one I remember, it was like Will Smith eating spaghetti that they did, and it just was like looks so stupid. This looks like an animation to me. This woolly mammoth video.
Yeah,
it doesn't look real.
No, it doesn't.
It looks nice,
real, but it does look like it's Unreal 5 real.
Yeah, it looks nice, but it's also I can tell it's not real.
Yeah,
but
but can you tell it's AI?
Well, I mean, I can tell it's not real, so it's either done as an animation or by AI.
That's going to be the big thing, is that or you're just going to be able to use AI to generate all this,
but like
stock footage kind of style
if
stuff.
If this was in a movie, I would be like, they did a bad job. I wouldn't be like, ooh, look at that elephant or that mammoth. I'd be like, oh, they could have spent more time doing this, because there's like little details where it's like, oh, his snout isn't moving at all.
Yeah, that's definitely not moving. It's not flapping back and forth like a real mammoth would.
Like,
and then
they didn't blink one time. Definitely
not blinking.
Yeah.
Those are just little details that make things a lot more believable.
Yeah.
But if you just glance at it, it's really hard to tell. Like the smoke and the steam looks really good.
I'd also be like, why is there
why is there steam coming off of them?
Like,
but it still looks really good.
And there's details in it where it's like, oh, okay, like you can see the mountain in the background where there's no trees above a certain point. It's like, oh, it got the like tree line detail in there. Like, at a certain point, trees don't grow.
Yeah. But it does get spotty as the wave going up. But I mean, it could just be perspective. Yeah. And the one big thing that bothers me about this is the snow. It's like, why is the snow
all rumpled up
like that? This should be a nice flat plain of super crisp snow, because it's all like super crisp in the mountains.
Yeah.
But on the plain floor, it's just
it's all mixed up. Like there's been like a rave here or something like that. Yeah, so there's lots of details. I've seen a few videos that are more like, okay, this definitely looks fake. With there's one where I saw them excavating chairs out of the sand or whatever, and they just don't move properly.
Yeah,
like even this other one down here, they show a beautiful Tokyo scenery. It looks like they start walking on the roofs of the houses and they generally cascade down to the ground. Like it doesn't look real,
Yeah, and the walking animations are super janky.
And like I look in the background and they were passing through walls and stuff like that, So
they are walking on the roof.
And they walk through the fence and everything. Like you can tell it's not real, basically.
Yeah, they walk up to the shrine and then walk through the shrine.
Yeah.
Sit down, become super tiny.
Yeah.
It's the little details like that where if you're really paying attention, you can definitely see it.
So I'm hoping, well, I'm not hoping, but I'm thinking they need to build something into these videos that is undetectable to the naked eye, but it differentiates them from being real to AI generated, you know?
Yeah, the more you watch this video, the more unhinged it gets.
The Tokyo one?
Yeah, like the scales get so weird. Yeah. Like this woman's walking out of a a subway station, and then she just keeps getting larger and larger while the
Yeah.
subway station kind of disappears into the background.
Well, if you look at the start of it, there's a woman in a gray coat, and she just
Oh yeah, she
walks
just
through the
disappears.
fence, disappears. She's gone. So, and I mean, this one's easy for us to not be able to tell, right?
Yeah.
Because not even like what they look like, but all the signs, because we don't know, we can't read Japanese.
Yeah,
These signs might actually say something, but they're probably just gibberish.
I think they're just gibberish
So,
because AI's never been able to write
no.
proper words.
No, I know, but eventually that'll work.
Eventually, yes.
So,
And like the one with the one next down with the animated scene with the fluffy demon dog, whatever the hell it is.
yeah.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's just like a kid's movie. Like if
Yeah.
I saw that, I'd be like, "Oh, Pixar's really doing something today."
Yeah, the eyeballs don't move at all.
Yeah.
The tongue doesn't move like it would in a full on animated thing. But still, like that could just be someone's first little
Yeah.
animation test where they just animate the
Mhm.
model moving around.
But even as you look at it, you can see like the perspective is off because when he tucks his head down, his horn goes in front of the flame
Yeah,
and blocks it out. Where he's obviously not in front of the flame.
yeah.
It shouldn't work that way. Also, the candle's melting way too fast. So, yeah, it's gonna be scary here in a bit where they'll be able to just create a video of anyone saying anything.
Yep. I mean, they can already do that,
Yeah, but you can
but that's
tell
deep
generally.
and stuff.
But even like when they do these AI, like Joe Biden and Trump play Call of Duty together, and you hear like them talking in Call of Duty, and it's just like
Yeah.
sounds fake.
Yeah.
Whereas
I mean-
soon that's not going to be the way it is.
Even with my voice changer mod where they're using AI
Mhm.
power to do that, like it sounds similar in like a strange uncanny valley way because I've got like a Joe Biden voice, I've got a Trump voice, and if I don't enunciate like them and do their
Yeah.
inflections and stuff, it just sounds fake.
Yeah,
It
if
doesn't sound
if you don't say huge instead of huge, it
Yeah.
doesn't sound right.
right.
So
Yeah, for sure.
I recommend you go look at these videos, see what we're talking about, especially the Tokyo one. The more you look at it, the more you'll be like, oh, this is all fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. If you just glance at it, you're like, oh, that looks really good. But then, yeah, you deep dive on that bad boy and you're like, oh, what is happening? Everything is unhinged and weird.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you look in the background, it's like there's a bridge that probably wouldn't exist there. And yeah, just a bunch of weirdo shit going on.
Yep.
Weirdo architecture and yeah, just weird.
Yeah.
Scary stuff.